Kathy and Kenny here to say pop culture fun in every way. Music, TV, movies, oh so bright. Join us for a blast tonight. Sister and brother rocking the flow, sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture fun fix to fix. Pop culture kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone. Pop culture kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone.
It's Saturday night
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture.
with Kathy and Kenny. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. We are back on another Sunday night. So happy that you are joining us. We were not here last week, and I didn't even put up a post because I think I was driving the whole time as we recovered from the Thanksgiving Day holiday. But we are back. It's December 8th. Thank you for joining us for Pop Culture Kids. If you're new around these parts, it's a brother and sister team coming to you from the north and the south. Me from North Carolina, Kenny from South Jersey, as we talk all things pop culture. How are you today, my brother?
I am just doing great. I'm doing dandy. My sister
I'm
used to have a graphic. You used to have a graphic next to my face.
oh, I'm sorry. Oops. I'm kind of
That's
foreshadowing
okay. That's
what we're
okay.
talking about
I could
today.
I could share this
You're
screen
like,
with
you
Denzel.
still have a graphic next to my face. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all
Uh,
right. It's all right. It's no big deal. No big deal. I'm doing
tis
pretty
the
good.
season because I can't turn off I can't turn on the TV now without seeing like a whole range of like holiday movies. And for some reason,
Right.
I think it's TBS, they are grouping Die Hard in the holiday movie category. What's that
As
about?
well they should be. As well they should be. They should be
Okay.
grouping Die Hard in with the holiday movies. As well they should
Oh,
be. You're the only person I know that does not think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You're
I'm
the only person I know.
I'm not alone. Like I said, like the video I made a couple years back when this first came up, people like Barack Obama, Bruce Willis himself, uh, Pat Flynn.
Are
There were a
both
couple
wrong.
people who say that
They're
Die Hard
messing
is
with you.
not a Christmas
They
movie.
know they're wrong and they're messing with you.
They are not. Oh,
They're,
good
they're, they
evening,
know they're wrong.
cousin Lisa, here with us this Sunday.
Lisa.
Good to see you on the interwebs.
Lisa.
Lisa. I want
What's
to
good? What's good? What's
entertain.
good?
Mm, mm.
All right.
Oh, and I have my birthday cup too. It's like a Sunday night thing now. All right,
Okay.
so Kenny, we are talking tonight all things Denzel. So if you are joining
Denzel.
us on YouTube, and unfortunately, I don't know what, and I think it has something to do with the permissions, but it wouldn't let me broadcast this to Facebook, and usually we do send the feed out to Facebook. I probably will put the link to this YouTube video on our Facebook channel because Facebook was not showing me love this week when I was trying to schedule the stream. But no worries. It's one of those things. We're kind of celebrating Denzel. You wanted to give him his flowers because he has announced he is retiring, even though he does have a few upcoming projects. But we wanted to
Yes.
take a look at his life and career and kind of share our favorite Denzel performances. I'm kind of Well, we'll talk about it when we get to it.
See, and here's the thing: 2 weeks ago, we did a show to Quincy Jones, and he had passed away, as we all know. And I think that now we have artists, we have actors, we have writers, we have comedians, we have singers, we have entertainers who are still with us. That we need to give them their flowers while they're still here. So, what better person to start with than Denzel Washington, especially since he says he wants to retire. And the red flag for me on this was that one of his last movies that's in the bank that before he retires that he's going to do is Black Panther 3. So, me being the big nerd that I am, that fits in with exactly that's what I want to hear. And I hope they make him play the character I think that he probably would be perfect for. But if he plays that character and he only does Black Panther 3, then that character won't be in the Marvel Universe that long, and that would be a crime. But let's see. Let's see what happens.
Oh, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I know, like anything Marvel related, you're going to be all over that. You're going to be on top of that like a horse. If I can steal your line.
Yes, all
So
over it like a horse.
let's start off as we usually do. And I don't know, it feels like there's a hair or something under my lip.
Actually, the saying is on top of it like a horse because you
Oh,
get
what
on
did I
top of
say?
the
All
horse,
over it?
or over it like a horse, on top of it like a horse.
That's me. I'm gonna flub it. I'm gonna flub it. So let's take a look at this week's pop culture news.
Yeah,
I
let's take
still
a look
feel
at the
like I need
news.
a zinger or some kind of sound or something. Or oh wait,
Yeah. Now we're gonna start off with apparently, and I think there's another kid too, but apparently this is bad celebrity kid time of the year. Francisca Eastwood, actress and daughter of actor director Clint Eastwood, will not be charged for domestic violence following an October arrest. So she was arrested for domestic violence, and apparently, after much evidence or
was she beating
probably
up her
money
husband? What
thrown in
happened?
by daddy. I'm not clear on all the details,
Okay.
but
And
she was arrested.
you know what? I didn't put and I know you had the names of some of the news items, but I kind of felt like unless their kids were celebrities themselves or really wanting to be celebrities, it's not fair throwing them up into the spotlight
Well, she is
when
an actress. She is an
oh, she is
actress.
an actress. Okay. I know
She
his
is an
son
actress.
is an actor who kind of looks like
Yeah.
him, but
Yes, he does. So, and now Rosie O'Donnell's adopted child,
mhm.
her eldest daughter, Chelsea Bell, has once again been arrested in Wisconsin. Now, in her case, on the 28th, the 27-year-old mother of four was arrested in Marinette County on 5 felony and 4 misdemeanor counts, including bail jumping, resisting or obstructing an officer, possession of methamphetamines, and possession of narcotic drugs, and possession of an illegally obtained prescription. And that was according to the courts, and that was reviewed by Entertainment Weekly. Her mother bailed her out, not Rosie O'Donnell, her real mother, her natural mother, bailed her out. Apparently, she's in contact with. And Rosie O'Donnell did issue a statement saying that, we hope this is the thing that gets her back on track because apparently she's been arrested before and has had multiple problems with drugs and things of that nature.
Wow. So she's only
So,
27 years old and she already has four kids. That's a lot.
hey, I'm not judging.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not judging either. But
I'm
I
not
just
judging, but yeah, say
I
it could
just
be twins.
and again, I don't know. I'm so torn when I hear these stories because you're like, was it you know having too much, not having enough? What I mean, what pushes people to those limits to drugs and drug addiction?
Well, and like I said, Rosie O'Donnell adopted this young lady, so we don't know whether addiction was in her family history.
Hmm.
Because it could have been one of those things where addiction is in the family history, and is you know we don't know if her mom was. We don't know if this girl was a crack baby or not, something like that.
Oh.
Like like she needs the drug. So who knows? Next on our list, Pete Davidson reveals SNL cast members make about 3K an episode.
Hmm.
And there was an interview I saw, I believe it was on Entertainment Weekly's website. Don't quote me on this, but there's an interview where different people say the things that they bought when they first got paid by SNL.
Like what kind of
And
things?
well, some people bought for instance, Julie Louise Dreyfus bought shoes that she could not afford.
Wait, she brought shoes she couldn't afford with her Saturday Night Live money?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh I forgot what
Let's
Pete
see. Oh,
Davidson said. I think Pete
Lisa's
Davidson
saying that
might have.
my sound is that you're coming in clear, but I sound too low, and I'm not quite
Okay.
sure what I'm doing wrong. So I did up it a little bit. Lisa, can you let us know? Does that sound any better?
Yeah, let us know.
Because
If anybody else is
I can't
if
tell
anybody else
till
is out
afterwards
there.
when I listen to it, and then I'm like, wow, I am very low. And I
If
did
anybody
up
else
the
is out
sound a
there,
little
talk to
bit,
us.
but
Let
I
us know
just
how
want
we
to make
sound.
sure I am playing with the right levels. Because
Next
looking
on
at
the
it
news,
too,
well,
and it looks low on my end as well. But and again, I don't want it to be so loud that you're like, she's killing my
yeah, yeah.
ears.
I got that away from the mic a little bit. My voice naturally carries anyway. But back to the subject though, 3K an episode. So you're thinking, during that time of year, you're getting about $12,000 a month for good like 4 or 5 months
Hmm.
straight. So, and I guess everybody gets the same. I don't know if certain people like
And I'm
Keenan
still playing
Thompson
with
has
the
been on
sound
there
because
for
I'm
so
looking at
long.
Lisa's comments. So I'll let you
Oh,
talk, and I'll try to fix my sound. So I'm
okay.
gonna make it all you for a minute.
Like Keenan Thompson has been on there for so long. Who knows if he's making more than some of the other ones that just come in? Probably so. But that is what I keep messing with my beard because it's all unmanageable. I should have did something to it before I came in. Okay, so next on the topic of who really cares, Britney says she moved to Mexico. And now she's living in Mexico because she wants to escape paparazzi.
Testing 1, 2. I don't know. You can't hear me, can you? Or
I
I
can
was
hear
trying to
you.
practice some sound stuff off
I can hear you. I
camera,
can
but
hear you
I don't
practicing
know
too.
if I'm making
I
it
can hear you
better or
practicing
making it
too.
worse. But go
Um,
ahead.
but no, so Britney Spears moved out. She moved to Mexico because she wants to escape paparazzi. I didn't know paparazzi was still following Britney Spears around.
Well, then they can't find her now if she's in Mexico. So
Well, they got paparazzi in Mexico, but I'm just saying, is American paparazzi really following Britney Spears like that?
they could be. I don't know what they're doing. But no, I mean, they've followed her for so long. And even though she's not at the height of her fame that she was, I'm sure she still gets a lot of paparazzi. And, you probably reach a point where you're like, enough. Enough is enough. So, all right. She said it's a little better. But again, it seems like on my readings, it looks like my sound is peaking. But maybe that's because maybe I was talking too much into the side of the microphone instead of in front of the microphone. So I will work on all the things to hopefully make the sound a little better. So, all right, Kenny, what else you got for me
So,
in news?
so next we have Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, I saw this story.
They're going to be in-laws because Eddie's son Eric Murphy and Martin's daughter Jasmine Lawrence are engaged after more than 3 years of dating. This
Wow.
is a wedding that I want to go to. I just,
Okay, okay. She said that's
Your
a lot better. Good.
father-in-laws, the two fathers of the bride and groom are two very funny men.
Oh, that's going to be yeah. I'm sure that's going to be a wedding. A lot of comedians are going to want to crash because they think that it's going to get them somewhere. But no, what people are really waiting for is to see what kind of baby they have because that's going to be a funny baby. That's
Well,
going to be a funny. Let's hope he's a funny baby and not a funny looking baby. But
it might be a funny looking baby. It
oh
might be a
my
funny baby.
gosh, because they both got some funny looking
I
ears. So who knows? Who knows what you're going to get?
and
But
and between Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence is the people that they know who will probably be in attendance. This will probably be this will probably be something you probably might need to have a camera crew for.
That's a shame too, because I guess neither of their kids is in the spotlight, but people are going to be interested, because of their parents, and that's hoping they stay together. But if they've been together for a 3-year engagement, that's pretty long. Were they engaged all that time, or they've just been
No,
together
no,
for
no,
three
no, no.
years?
They're engaged. They were dating for 3 years,
Oh, dating for 3 years. They just
and
got
now they're
engaged.
engaged.
Okay,
Now they're engaged.
so no wedding yet. We don't
No
know.
wedding yet. They're dating. They were dating for 3 years. Now they're engaged. And it's like that's pretty long time to be dating. I mean, 3 years. I guess I don't know. I guess that's probably enough time to say, okay, let's get married.
Hmm.
Let's do it. I saw a comedian do a stand up where he talks to the audience and audience members. They were together and they've been dating for 6 years. And he kind of asked the guy, like, "Yo, man, what's up? Like, no engagement ring, like nothing. 6 years." So hey, some people take longer, some people take shorter. There now, and they're pretty young, so hey, they got the whole lives ahead of them.
Some
Happy for
people,
them. It
if
should be
you
nice.
know, and love at first sight, love at second sight, love in hindsight. I don't know.
Love after a one night hookup.
Okay.
We're not talking about that. We're not
No,
talking about that. No. Okay,
no,
let's go.
no.
Let's go.
All right. Uh, uh, Lisa says, regardless, both Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence will be crying at the wedding because of all the money they spent. Now, it's Eddie Murphy's daughter, right?
Yeah, it's
And
Eddie
Martin
Murphy.
Lawrence's
No, it's
son.
Martin Lawrence's daughter.
Oh, Martin Lawrence's daughter. So he's going to be doing the crying because that's going to be mostly his money.
He's gonna have to pay.
If they do a traditional where the
Yeah.
the wife's
Well, come on. It's Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
oh yeah, they
They're
they
going to
got
do
the
an
money.
expensive wedding. It's not going to hurt. It's not really going to hurt anybody's wallet. They're going to do something that nobody normal can afford, and Eddie
Maybe
Murphy
they'll do a
probably is going to chip
destination
in
wedding.
something.
What's your thoughts on destination weddings?
I think that destination weddings, I think, are inconsiderate.
Oh, I think they're romantic and fun, and if you give
No,
people enough
no.
time, and
Destination
again,
weddings are
it's
look.
Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. They got enough money to hire out the plane and just take everybody to the destination.
I totally get it. But not everybody can. Not everyone has the money to take off work and do that. Not
Okay.
everybody has the means to do that. They might have some family members who aren't rich, like who aren't fortunate like they are, and not be able to do something like that. When people say they're doing destination weddings, I think that I automatically go my mind to them being if you have a lot of friends and you have a sizable enough family for you to do a destination wedding is putting strain on other people that you're the one wanting to get married. And I know you want me here for this, but why am I went to one destination wedding and it wasn't really a destination wedding because the bride and groom met in Puerto Rico. He was from Puerto Rico. He moved to America. And then when they finally got married, they got married in Puerto Rico. It's kind of sort of, it wasn't really a destination wedding because they were getting married um, where he was brought up, which kind of made sense,
So it wasn't a
and
destination for him and his family.
yeah, it was a
He
destination
was
for all
getting
of
married at
us.
home.
A friend of mine got married because they wanted me, and at the time I was DJing, they wanted me, they wanted to pay to ship my DJ equipment to Puerto Rico so I could DJ the wedding.
Oh wow.
And I said, that is going to be too expensive. Get a DJ in Puerto Rico that'll DJ your wedding. I will host. And that's what I did. And
Oh,
we all had a
nice.
good time.
Good
So
times. Yeah.
it was probably the funnest wedding I've ever done.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was one of the funnest weddings I've ever done. And I didn't get paid for it because I was a guest. And I was like,
Oh, so they got you on
but
the cheap.
they got me on the cheap. Yes, they did. They got me on the cheap. They did buy my drinks, but they got me on the cheap. They bought, most of the weekend. We were there from Thursday to Sunday. Most of the weekend, I didn't have to buy my own drinks most of the weekend, but they did get me on the cheap.
Okay.
But it
So,
was fun, and
well, you
it was for
drink
friends.
your you
It was
drink your weight in liquor, so
yes, I did.
they
Yes, I
paid
did.
one way or
It
the
was for
other.
people. It was for friends that I loved, and we all had a good time, and we all had a blast. And funny things happened, and there was some issues. And what happens in Puerto Rico stays in Puerto Rico.
No, that's Vegas, not Puerto
No,
Rico. Ain't nobody saying nothing about what happens in Puerto Rico stays in Puerto Rico. That's stuff you be making up. Oh, Lisa's saying that Patty Jackson said that they're splitting the cost of the wedding, and that kind of makes sense because I mean, they got big enough pockets; they
yeah,
should be
they
fine.
got the money to do that. They got the money to do that. Okay, so let's talk about our man Denzel.
All right, let's talk Denzel talk.
Now, what I did was I got some information on Denzel. I got the Wikipedia up about Denzel, and I put the 5 best movies that Denzel made that I like. And Kathy put the 5 best movies that Denzel made that she likes.
mm,
I have the better list, of course,
Dag,
but but we're gonna talk about it. That's a very young Denzel.
very young Denzel. That's like that's almost like Saint Elsewhere Denzel. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
Saint
it
Elsewhere
does look
Denzel.
like St. Elf with
Because
Denzel.
you didn't really
Or,
watch
or,
Saint
or, or
Elsewhere, but I love some Saint Elsewhere Denzel. That's some
it's
back in
not
the
now.
day
It's a little
Denzel.
older. It's not carbon copy Denzel.
No, no, not carbon copy Denzel,
Well,
but
carbon copy
definitely.
Denzel was the baby. That's St. Elf with Denzel.
Oh, I didn't grab a picture of carbon copy Denzel.
Carbon copy Denzel. Yes. But my favorite. I'm gonna tell you what my favorite Denzel movies are.
Well, I thought you were going to give some background information on him first,
Okay, let's give
or
some
do you want to
background
go right
information on
into your
Denzel.
favorites?
No, let's get some background music of Denzel Washington here. Denzel Washington Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in December 28th, 1954. He's an American actor, producer, director, known for his dramatic roles on stage and screen. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of his generation. Over his career, he has received several accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and a Tony Award, as well as nominations for 2 Emmy Awards and a Grammy Award. Washington has been honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2016, an AFI Life Achievement Award in 2019, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2022. In 2020, the New York Times named him the greatest actor of the 21st century.
So far, they had to throw that so far in there.
You do have to throw why you throwing shade on Denzel?
Well, I mean, that's what they put in the
Why are you
parentheses.
throwing shade at Denzel?
I am not. I am not. I'm just saying they don't know if somebody else might come along. There can only be one.
Wow,
I know.
wow. Like it's not. And look, it's not like Ezra Miller is going to have any chance of coming close to that. Okay, let's let it go.
Oh,
Michael B. Jordan is good. He
but
ain't that
and I
good.
know we're talking mainly Denzel as an actor, but I know a couple of films I picked uh, kind of stand out for me. Denzel as a director, and I know we kind of picked our top 5 films, and I think we do have some overlap. but I just, you know, I
Scooby
don't know.
Life and
Usually
Yolanda,
my
welcome.
notes don't get into the scene, but for some reason my papers are all over the place today.
Scooby Life and Yolanda, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, hey.
And if
Oh,
you're in,
who's making
if you're
dinner?
listening in,
I didn't have
y-
dinner. I need to.
I
I
didn't
forgot
either.
all about
I'm
dinner. I
gonna.
should have
I
cooked.
look. I'm still. Eric, look. I'm still eating White Castle burgers
Oh, why?
because there's nothing like a White Castle burger.
But you just. But those are those frozen burgers. They're not even real
I
White
know,
Castle.
I know. The real life, there's no White Castle near me. But since I had White Castle in Vegas, I've been eating White Castle burgers ever since.
You've been craving White Castle burgers.
I've been craving White Castle burgers. It's Kamini's fault.
Community's got you hooked on White Castle. Oh, you
It's
know what? We
totally
need to
Kamini's
do. We
fault.
need to do the pop culture of fast food. That would be.
We do. We
That would
do.
be awesome. Because although
Actually,
the,
yeah,
you know
that's a
what?
good show too.
To
So
me,
we have
the crime is you're out in Vegas, you're eating White Castle. Why are you doing that when there's In and Out Burger?
I never had an In and Out burger in my life.
I mean, whoa, what's that about? Because you've been to
When you get
California,
okay,
and again, you know,
when you get off the bus that goes down the strip
uh-huh.
and you get to Fremont Street, it lets you off at White Castle.
But you can get White Castle in parts of Jersey. I mean,
You
mainly North
can
Jersey, but you can get,
okay, once again, the bus lets you off at White Castle. Not McDonald's, not Burger King, not In and Out Burger, not Jack in the Box, what they still have out there. And I
oh
was
yeah,
very
they do still
surprised.
have Jack in the Box
It,
out west.
it lets you off at a White Castle on Fremont Street.
So so that's where you were. That's where you were. But you
That's
know
where I
what?
was.
Here, let me go in this direction before we go on, just to say thanks for hanging out with us and thanks for being a part of the stream. We are brother and sister team, Pop Culture Kids, Kathy and Kenny. You can reach us at kathyandkenny.com, as well as hear us on Who's Got Next Radio on Tuesday nights, as well as tuning in on Sunday nights and listen to us on a podcast. We appreciate it. So if you can give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check us out. All right, I just need to get that out the way. But again, I don't get it. I don't
The
know
Deuce.
how
The
you
bus
can
is
go
called
to
the bus in Vegas is called the Deuce.
the
And
bus
I
in
don't know if
Vegas is
she's
called the Deuce.
yeah, the Deuce. It goes up and
I
down the
guess
strip.
everything has a gambling theme in Vegas.
Yeah, well, it's the Deuce.
Although
And I
I've
don't know if
never
she's
been to
listening, but I was
Vegas, but I
talking to
guess I
her.
got to go to Vegas, get on this bus,
You
and
gotta
go
go
to
to it.
White Castle.
I will go with you to Vegas if you want to go to Vegas. I was talking to my friend earlier that I made a friend in Vegas. Her name is Raina, and she's a very nice person. And I was texting with her earlier, and I told her to listen on the podcast. I don't know if Raina's listening. Raina, if you're listening, please give a comment and tell me you're here. But in any event, it was a good time in White Castle. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish doing this podcast. I'm going to go downstairs and I'll pop some White Castle burgers in the microwave and have that with Walmart potato salad.
Oh God, you and your Amish potato salad. Actually, that potato salad wasn't too bad, and we had that at my party. But okay, so we are talking all things Denzel, and because we want to give him his flowers now while he's still here and can enjoy them. But again, his career has spanned from television to movies to acting to directing to award winning, and I don't think either of us put his the movie he won the Academy Award for was Training Day. I don't think either of us had that on this list.
No, we didn't. We
Okay,
didn't.
you
I
know,
don't
I
know
was
if I.
waiting for you to say it. Where my money, Jay?
Where's my money, Jay? Jay, I need my money, Jay.
Every time we mention
You
Training Day,
ungrateful. 23-hour lockdown.
and I honestly, I don't think that was his best performance. I think one of his best performances, and the cat we talked about this. The Academy Award has done this time and time again. They don't give the person the award for that really truly standout performance, and then they got to come back with something else. Like again, Whoopi Goldberg should have gotten it for The Color Purple. Everybody know that. and she didn't, so they gave it to her for Ghost, which was okay, but to me, not the same level of performance. I mean,
Yeah, no, her performance in Ghost, although it was good, was not the level of Color Purple.
right? It wasn't
Her
to me.
performance in
You
Ghost
know who else they
wasn't
did
even.
that to? Not just the black folks. I think they did that with Cher too, because I think
Yeah,
she got an award for Moonstruck, but really, I think it was her performance in Silkwood that should have gotten the honors or the accolades. But again, what do
I
I
never seen
know?
Silkwood.
You never saw Silkwood?
No, I never seen Silkwood.
Oh wow!
I did see her in Mask though.
And Mask was good as well, but I thought she was really good in Silkwood. And again, I know, I guess Meryl Streep, you know, got to chew all
Well,
the scenery and suck up all the energy, but I thought Cher was really good in Silkwood.
well, I
And
Cher did deserve an award for Moonstruck. Moonstruck was phenomenal. It's a great movie.
oh, I love it.
Moonstruck's one of, Moonstruck's one of those movies you can watch. It's one of those movies you can watch again and again and again. And it's still
Lisa
gonna be
can
a nice
vouch for
time.
you on the Walmart potato salad, and I
Yes,
and I ain't gonna
Walnut
lie,
potato.
you're right that. And again, I'm just talking the Amish potato salad at Walmart. Eh,
Yep.
Okay, it it gets points.
So you want to hear more about Denzel?
Okay, I'm sorry. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Watch Denzel Washington has received numerous accolades, including two Academy Awards, a Tony Award, three Golden Globe Awards, a Screen Actor Guild Award, and two Silver Bears. He has also received nominations for a Grammy Award and
Okay,
two
you know what? You
Primetime
got to
Emmy
back up,
Awards.
my brother. What the hell is a silver bear? I'm like, is that
I, I
some
don't
kind
I
of
don't know what a
Canadian
silver
award?
bear is.
What is
Okay,
that?
I
What's
didn't
a
look
silver
into.
bear?
I'm gonna look into what a silver bear is once I finish saying this. Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
He has also received, and probably made me lose my spot, man. Ask me dumb questions. Washington has also received numerous honorary awards, such as the Stanley Quarterback Britannia Award in 2007, the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2016, and the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2019. He was honored at the Presidential Freedom. I already said that in 2022. He is also 13-time NAACP Image Award winner with four consecutive wins in the Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture award category from 2000. I mean, from 1993 to 1997, and again from 2000 to 2003.
So it's like,
Denzel
damn, take that.
Washington is
They should.
also
The NAACP needs to call that award the Denzel.
Denzel. Yes,
If they're gonna
Denzel
just keep
Washington
giving.
is also responsible inadvertently for the career of one of our late great actors who only was with us for a short time, but definitely made his mark, Chadwick Boseman.
Mhm.
Um, Denzel was the one who financed his college career
Oh,
and
nice.
inspired Chadwick to do what he does. Because when Chadwick was accepting the award, he said there would be no Black Panther if not for Denzel Washington. And he said that in the award show. And I think that is one of the things that made Denzel agree to do the Marvel movie Black Panther 3
Oh wow.
in honor of Chadwick. And so these are the things about Denzel Washington that we should know. Denzel Washington has managed to always, how do I say, it? Denzel Washington has always managed to stay out of the media in a negative way.
Mm.
I don't think anybody can tell me, excuse me, a negative story they've heard about Denzel Washington in the media at all.
So, in
I
other
don't think
words,
there's
you're
ever
saying
been.
he ain't been to no puffy white parties.
He ain't been to no puffy white parties. They got a video
And
of him
actually, I think
cold.
his wife is from like North Carolina, I believe, in like the Asheville area, from what I'm told, or maybe the Hickory area, somewhere around there, I believe.
And that's
I could be
another thing
wrong.
about Denzel too. That's another thing about Denzel. He's only had one wife, and he's been married to that woman. He's been married to that woman for at least, and let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. He's only had one wife. It's in Hollywood, keeping a marriage together is not an easy thing. So He's been married to his wife for 41 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
They got married in 1983. Paulette Pearson.
Po- And I believe she is from this area or the Western North Carolina
Yes,
area, at least.
yes. But I mean, in Hollywood, that is, I mean, only other person who's been married to his wife for a long time that I can think of off the top of my head is Tom Hanks.
I don't
He's
know
been
whether
married to
they've
his
been
wife for like
married that
30
long.
something years.
Um,
He's been married to his
Goldie
wife for
Hawn
like
and
30
Kurt
something years
Russell,
also.
but they're not married. But they have been together for that long, I believe.
Yes, they've been together long. Yeah. And in Hollywood, that is a hard thing to do. There's a lot of temptations.
Up, oh, Lisa's coming through. With the Silver Bear is the International Film Festival Award for Best Actor. So that's what a Silver Bear is. Cause
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
never
just
heard of it.
I was getting to that, Lisa. Thank you very much, though.
Oops. Uh,
Thank you,
right.
thank you.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so he's been married to his wife for 41 years. And that is not something to sneeze at because you waking up next to the same. Look, I lasted 15, 60 years. You can't just keep waking up next to the same person all the time. Damn that.
How long were you married?
I like 15 years.
15 years. Okay.
Like
You were
15
getting
years,
there.
14, 15
It could
years.
have happened.
No, 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 no. I'm never
No.
doing that
Well,
that
I mean, you
again. I'm not
can,
doing that. No,
get
I'm good.
married
I'm
again
good.
and do it for like 20 years or so.
No, no, I'm good. I'm good. I die first. No. So anyway,
All right.
talking about Denzel. Here's the thing: some of the roles that he's taken in. Um, Here's something else about Denzel. He did a movie with Julia Roberts at the time when they were both at the peak of their career. Well, Denzel's still at the peak. Julia Roberts is still pretty much at her peak because you put Julia Roberts or Denzel on a playbill, it's a movie that's going to sell.
Yeah, people will
And
watch.
matter of fact, I meant to go see Gladiator 2 today, this morning,
Hmm.
but the party was too good last night, so I didn't make it up to see Gladiator 2.
You know what? I don't want to give in to the pop, oh, because it's popular, but I've been trying to listen to the soundtrack on Spotify. I have a feeling I want to go see Wicked because to me, like I hate that I missed seeing The Greatest Showman in the theater, so I don't want to miss that experience of seeing Wicked in a theater. So I think I am going to have to go. Maybe I'll wait and see it over the Christmas break, but it feels like I'm going to have to go see it. Even though I hate
If you
musicals.
come if you wait till you come to Jersey, I will see Wicked with you.
Okay. But I want to
I'm
kind of
lying.
learn some of the songs. So I feel like I would enjoy it more, but
I'm lying.
I kind of feel like I can't avoid it. Like it's going to be
Yeah.
like one of those things. It's just too much of it. Too much of it, too popular, and and again, I want to be able to understand half the memes I keep seeing on social media. So I'm gonna have to go see Wicked. I gotta give in.
So I'm trying to find the movie that he did with Julia Roberts. I
um,
forget which movie it
I
was.
want to say conspiracy theory, but that was with Mel Gibson. It was
What was
wasn't
it?
it a
Pelican
lawyer
Brief?
movie?
It was Pelican Brief.
Pelican Brief. Okay,
He
yeah,
did
that's
Pelican.
by the guy who
Now this is
wrote
something
the
else about.
Firm, I
Yeah, this
believe.
is something else about
John
Denzel
John
too.
Bristol.
He did Brief with Denzel with Julia Roberts, and I've heard Julia Roberts talk about this herself because I don't know if anybody knows this, but Julia Roberts can come to the barbecue. Julia Roberts has been able to come to the barbecue since day one. You know why?
Why?
Because I've told you Julia Roberts' story. Julia Roberts' story is when she was born, her parents, before she was born, had a theater company down in the area where they grew up at. It was
Oh yeah,
happened
I
in the
think you
same
have
area
told
that
me this.
yeah, the Kings grew up at, and the Kings were looking for a place for their kids to do acting. Nobody else would take them because they were black. Julia Roberts' parents said, "Yeah, we'll take you. Come on in," and they let them act with the other kids and everything, and they taught them acting lessons. And then when her parents were giving birth to Julia Roberts, they really didn't have enough money and the Kings covered their hospital expense.
Oh, nice.
So Julia Roberts been able to come to the barbecue since day one,
I ain't never
and
heard that phrase. She could come
yeah,
to the barbecue.
on day one. On day one, she was born able to come to the barbecue
So
and
it's
sit at
like
the
certain
spades table.
celebrities could come to like I imagine Tina Marie could come to the barbecue.
Tina Marie can come to the barbecue. Tina
Day
Marie's
one.
live. She can come to the barbecue.
Who?
She can come to the barbecue.
Who else?
Eminem, he can come to the barbecue.
Eminem could come to the barbecue. Julia
Tina Marie can
Roberts,
come to the
she can come
barbecue.
to the barbecue. All right. I
You
just
know? So so here's the thing though. She was saying how like there was supposed to be a kissing scene
Mm,
for them two in that movie. Denzel declined the kissing scene. He did not want to see, and no offense to anyone, he did not want to be seen on screen kissing a white woman because his fan base, especially with Denzel at this time, because this is a movie, Pelican Brief was made in 1993. Women were crazy over Denzel. I mean, sometimes I walk in the street and I get mistaken for Denzel and have to fight him off. But
what? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Was I laughing out loud?
yeah, you were laughing out loud. I don't know why you were laughing out loud, but you were laughing out loud. Anyway, Denzel knew that his fan base were African American women and black women around the world. He did not want to disrespect his fan base by having an affair on screen with a white woman. So, and no offense to anybody, but he knew what his fan base was. So the kissing scene in that movie was taken out of that movie.
Okay. So they did record it. They just edited it out. It was
No, I don't
edited
think they ever
out.
filmed it. I don't think they ever
Y'all
filmed
didn't
it.
never filmed it. Okay.
It never got filmed. Matter of fact, I believe he was supposed to be, he was the first choice for Jungle Fever,
Oh, right. It
but
wound
he
up
didn't
going to
want to
Wesley
do
Snipes.
he did not want to do Jungle Fever.
Mm,
And he also, I believe the story was he also had a talk with Wesley Snipes about doing Jungle Fever,
mm-hmm.
watching his fan base and yada yada yada.
Right.
But Wesley Snipes wound up going to jail anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Dang, you're harsh. But he did do more better blues. So
Yeah, he did do More Better Blues, and
all right. Well, as we wind
which
down,
which surprisingly enough, I'm gonna tell you this, and I know you're gonna get ready for the show now. I've never seen Mo Better Blues.
let's. I need a special screen, a special scene for all these movies Kenny has never seen. I'm gonna work on that this week to get my scenes together because I need to put you in like pop culture jail till you get your life together and see some of these pop culture staples. I mean, classics. And I'm sorry, no, I have not seen like the fifth, sixth, or seventh iteration of the Fast and Furious franchise, but they're not classics in the way that some of these Spike Lee
There are
joints are.
10 Fast
Or
and Furious movies, and you need to see all of them.
oh hell no, and I'm proud to say it because I got some sense and some class and some yeah. So no, no, I've not seen the um the Fast and Furious, the entitled uh, movie.
So
So,
I'm gonna
hey,
run
let's
down
go
to
with your
you.
list because we got about 10, 15 minutes left. So
Okay,
let's take a look at your top five
I'm gonna run down to you.
Denzel
My
movies.
my
But wait a minute, Kenny, while you're doing that, while you're looking at your top five Denzel movies, if you are watching us on the live YouTube replay, if you could put your favorite Denzel Washington movie in the chat. I was going to do a poll with this, but we're just looking uh, to each give our top five. And I think between Kenny and I, we do have some overlap. But what is your favorite Denzel Washington movie? Put that in the chat, and we'll get to those in just a minute. So, Kenny, what is on your list?
okay. Well, as you know, I'm a big Magnificent Seven fan, and I don't like remakes of certain movies. Like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner is one of my favorite movies, and the Guess Who remake was pure trash. Even though I love Bernie Mac, that was pure trash. But the Magnificent Seven remake that Denzel was the lead in was phenomenal. Matter of fact, even talking about it, I might go watch tonight. Um, John Q. And I love the end of John Q when the comedian what's his name? Oh man, his name is skipping. But he says to the step and he goes, "Hey John, you my hero, man," because of what he did and everything for his son. John Q is a great movie. Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans. What you smiling for, boy? Well, they're funny, huh? Ain't funny no more, is it? Is it? I don't dance unless there's some music. I don't. I love the character. Remember the Titans. Book of Eli. Here's why I love the Book of Eli, because Book of Eli went somewhere I didn't expect it to go. Like I didn't realize he was blind until halfway through the movie. But also,
Well, spoiler alert, if somebody hadn't seen it, you just gave away the whole movie.
I'm sorry. If nobody's seen Book of Eli, that's on you. But spoiler alert.
If the movie's old enough, you should have seen it. So yeah, Kenny
Yeah,
just
yeah.
spoiled that one for
But
you.
spoiler alert, when Book of Eli, one of the things about this movie is it tells, for me, it kind of tells the importance of religion
Hmm.
and the importance of using religion as a tool of control.
Excuse me.
Not everybody uses religion for the right things. In this movie, the villain wanted to have the Bible so he could control the people on this is the word of God and I have it. So you have to do what I say. And he was using that as being in control and to mislead people basically because he was an evil guy. And that book died with him until he could go and give it to someone else that could use it the proper way. Devil with the Blue Dress. I put this on because this is the first actual Denzel movie that I actually sat and watched all through.
Oh, really?
I don't remember all of Devil with the Blue Dress, but I do remember that this is the first actual Denzel movie that I sat through and watched the whole thing.
Mm.
And I loved it. It was a great movie, and it was just a great movie.
Walter Mosley, again, created that character, and that character is in a number of his books. I think your mother might have like half of his novels, um,
Yes,
or
your
most
mother
of
or
them.
our mother?
Oh, that's right, our mother.
Our mother. Our mother. Okay.
I'm like,
We are a
you did
brother
that
and
to me
sister
last week,
team.
so I was just trying to
For
get you
those who
back.
don't
Not
know,
last
we are a brother and sister team. We have the same mother and the same father. Forget the myths you hear about black folks. We have the same mother and the same father.
All right. So, okay. So we do have some overlap on our list as far as favorite Denzel performances. And again, I didn't put mine in any particular order, but I think, short of the one dolly shot that Spike Lee always puts in his damn movies. God, I hate that shot. But I still think his performance
You
in Malcolm
cannot talk
X.
about a Spike Lee movie without talking about the Dolly shot.
That damn dolly shot annoys
Really,
me.
you cannot talk about a Spike Lee movie without every time
Why
there's
does
a
he
Spike
put
Lee
it
movie
in
comes
every
up. You're
freaking
talking about the
movie? It's in
Dolly
every
shot.
movie, though. Come
I
on.
know, but that's his trademark.
I'm
The
over it.
Dolly shot. All right,
I'm
go
over
ahead.
it. We had this great movie, and then we get all the way to the damn end, and you had that dolly shot. But okay, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't
He
tell
did the
you.
same thing with Black Klansman, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's almost
Black
like,
Klansman, he did the same thing, went to the very
oh
end,
wait, and you
and
know
that was
what?
Denzel's
What was
son.
the one movie that was really good, and you really couldn't tell it was a Spike Lee joint until you got to that damn dolly shot? Was The Miracle of the Bells? It was a good movie, and then he got that damn dolly shot.
Go
But
ahead with the rest of your list.
I will say, it, if you've ever read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and again, they always say the book is much better than the movie, and it is because there's a lot of detail and a lot of information. But I think the movie came so close to give us this really full picture of Malcolm X, and Denzel's performance, I think, was what did that, what made that movie kind of come alive and stand out. So that
You,
is
you know,
definitely
you
on
know,
my
you know,
list.
you know. I've never seen Malcolm X.
Oh, you have got to what? You've got
I
to be
knew how
kidding
it
me.
ends. He dies. He dies at the end.
That's just a damn shame. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do
Okay.
you like Florida Evans. Damn, 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 damn. How could you not see Malcolm X? You know what? You need to, after the show, watch that, not Magnificent Seven again. But Malcolm X is Lisa's favorite as well. And again, just a performance I really enjoy because despite the dolly shot, it was still a good performance. I also would put Remember the Titans on my list. And again, I think that's kind of like the earliest, I think, Denzel movie I remember seeing other than Saint Elsewhere is because I felt like, okay, I discovered him there. Um, Also, I have the Book of Eli on my list. And again, I think that movie, I just loved the plot, the theme. Uh, Also, the fact that I didn't catch it. Like, well, I'm slow and movies can drop a ton of hints, but I didn't get the whole I see dead people thing from Sixth Sense till like the end. So, and a lot of people were like, "Oh no, I figured it out," and they figured it out. I'm like, I didn't get it. So I felt like the Book of Eli. I should
I
have
didn't get that
gotten
to
it.
the
I
end
should have
either.
figured that
I didn't
out
get.
before the end, and I
I
didn't.
didn't get that to the end either. So I'm not going to be one of those pompous
But
people who
I
say, "Oh, I
still
got
think
it."
it was a great ride, an enjoyable ride. A movie that I loved that I don't know whether it got as much press or attention
It
or
didn't.
whether it
It
earned
didn't.
him as many awards. Maybe the NAACP because they were just giving him out. It's like, Denzel, are you going to breathe on camera? Here your award. But but this movie didn't get a lot of attention, but I really think it was a good performance, and that was about Hurricane Carter and his wrongful imprisonment. And the movie was called The Hurricane. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see Hurricane.
Oh, you didn't see The Hurricane. That is a good one. You need to check The Hurricane out. And that's what I would recommend for this podcast. When you're done with us, go check out The Hurricane, if not anything else. And finally, to round out my top five picks, I would also include Antoine Fisher. Now, I know his role was more supporting in Antoine Fisher, but he also directed Antoine Fisher. And I know Fences would, could be on that list, and I did enjoy Fences, and maybe because his character had, not that he was a bad guy. Well, not a bad guy, but he wasn't a perfect character or a perfect person. But and I enjoyed Fences, but there was this, I guess, play like feel and quality, and I associate that more with August Wilson than I do Denzel. Whereas Antoine Fisher was a story that he got from like a security guy who was on one of his movie sets who kind of pitched him this idea, and he actually got it developed and made into a movie that covered this young man's life, uh, kind of finding his roots, finding his family, and finding his real parents. And he was in the military. But Antoine Fisher, Derek Luke, I guess, plays the lead role in Antoine Fisher. But Denzel Washington not only plays a strong supporting role as this kind of like therapist and father figure that helps him through his crisis, but he also directed it. So he's wearing the dual hats, which I think is awesome. So that's why Antoine Fisher is definitely on my list of Denzel top five.
Also, I want to add in something here. Devil with
You
the blue
can't add in. I don't
dress.
have graphics for it.
Okay, no, well, Devil with the blue dress is
Hmm.
also known for being. I mean, even though he was in some things beforehand, it was also one of the most the first prominent performance of Don Cheadle in Devil with the Blue Dress.
Of Don Cheadle. Yeah, Don Cheadle's
Yeah, Don
awesome.
Cheadle was in Devil with the Blue Dress, and
Don Cheadle is also in one of my favorite Christmas movies. That is a Christmas movie. Um, that was kind of like a takeoff on It's a Wonderful Life. It's called Family Man. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh yes, Don Cheadle was great in Family Man.
The Family
Don
Man.
Cheadle, that's that, and I think in 2025, Don Cheadle is going to be one of our flowers people in 2025.
Okay, we'll
I
do a
think
Don
we're going to have
Cheadle
a
show.
couple of
Don
flower
Cheadle
people every
is
once in a
awesome.
while. We're going to have a couple of flower people. I think Don Cheadle's going to be one. I think Tom Hanks is going to be another one.
Mm.
And we're going to have some flower
Well
people
said.
in 25 because we want to honor people while they're here, and that's why in a lot of our pop culture news we don't do a lot of people who passed away unless somebody really prominent. We don't do a lot of people who pass away because
Kenny,
you
stop letting
know
me talk about dead people.
yeah. We talk about dead people. Everybody gets sad. I don't
I
want
get
that. I
sad.
want to keep it on an uptick. So yeah,
So
but Don Cheadle,
we're
Tom
giving the
Hanks,
flowers while you're still here. And speaking of
you
folks
know.
still here, we appreciate you guys still being here, hanging out with us. We're here every Sunday night, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 9. So you still have time to watch your Game of Thrones, and although you might not, I think Yellowstone. Yeah, watch all that stuff after you're done. We appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, clicking that like, subscribe button. It's Pop Culture Kids, Kathy and Kenny, just having fun on a Sunday night.
Next week, I was on TikTok. I've been doing more
You were
TikTok
on
lately.
TikTok. Oh, that's a shame. Get
Yes,
off of
I'm
the
on
TikTok.
TikTok
You
and I
too
do
old for the
TikTok live
TikTok.
and I put videos on TikTok and things like that. And I was in a conversation with somebody and he gave me an idea for, and I told him what I do with my sister. He gave me an idea and I think we're going to use that next week.
Okay.
We're going to talk about movies about
Okay.
coaches, when coaches are the stars.
Ah.
So it's going to be
Okay.
Remember the Titans.
Oh, so remember the Titans will be. Well, wait. Now, is it sports movies or just specifically about coaches, like Coach Carter, or
Yeah, Coach
the?
Carter. Coach Carter would be one.
Okay.
Remember the Titans would be another.
So it's
You
going to
know, and
focus on the coaches
going to focus on the
because
coaches.
we could go down a whole sports rabbit hole.
Yeah, just
And
want to focus on the coaches.
okay, well, okay, so focus on the coaches. So, and again, Kenny, we will have at least one show when I'm in Jersey. We will have one show together. Correct?
Was that the Christmas show?
Right. Well, actually, I think we might be able to have a show. Well, no, I'm actually driving on Sunday, the Sunday before Christmas. I'm going to be driving all day, so I don't know if I'll feel like doing the show that night. But I mean, theoretically, I could. We could do a show Sunday night before Christmas and probably the Sunday after Christmas. But I'm probably going to be back here the Sunday after New Year's, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, the Sunday after Christmas, we're gonna do a show. The Sunday before Christmas, we're gonna see. Maybe we might do a Saturday night, and we might do a Christmas show. We're gonna
Well, no, the
see how it's.
Sunday before Christmas, I won't be there till Sunday. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're gonna leave in
Okay.
the morning. You're gonna come here by the evening.
Right. Because I was going to leave on Saturday, but my friend Natalie is celebrating her 60th birthday Saturday night. So I may
Why are
go
you
to her
putting
birthday.
Natalie's age out there? Why are you putting Natalie's age out there?
Because
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to Natalie? That's not even right. That's just wrong on all levels.
I'm sorry. I
Natalie's
told
gonna be
you.
60.
I
Ah!
I'm happy. I'm
Like,
proud to
like
be
what the
60.
hell?
It's a
I
milestone. It's a
understand,
major
but maybe
thing.
Natalie don't want it out
I
there
look
like that.
good for 60. We
I
look good
know
for
Natalie.
60. We
She
don't
might
look
not
like
want it out
60
there like
used to
that.
be.
Look, okay, I'm just saying.
We
Natalie
baby
might not
booming
want
the
it out
hell
there
out
like
of
that.
60. So yes. Anyway, so I'm sorry for her upcoming birthday.
Yeah,
So
well, it's too
but
late.
anyway, they're doing a
The
party on
cat's out of the bag,
Saturday, so
ladies and
I am
gentlemen.
gonna go.
Kathy's friend Landy will be 60 this year.
So
Cat's
I'm
out of
gonna
the
celebrate
bag
with her,
already.
and then I'm gonna come Sunday. But I'm gonna try to leave early enough so that I can get all my driving in and get there early enough so that maybe we can do a show Saturday night, and it might be a shorter show that we do on Saturday night. Um, yeah, or Sunday night rather.
We'll have topics. I have topics ready, and I'll get a Christmas topic ready for that day if we do it, and I'll have everything written
Oh,
out
like
ahead
I
of
don't know
time.
what your Christmas topic is going to be.
Well, we could talk about for an hour. We could talk about is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We
Yeah,
can
that's right. We
analyze
can
the
say it
fact
loud.
of
I'm 60
no,
and
no,
I'm
no, no.
proud.
No, here we go. We can analyze the fact that Die Hard is a Christmas movie and why, and you could debate why
It's
it's not a
not.
Christmas movie.
It is not. Like I would even give you Reindeer Games as a Christmas movie. In fact, when we do that episode, I will post a link because I have an
Never
IMDb
seen,
list
never
of
seen Reindeer Games.
Christmas movies, things that are
Never
actually a
seen Reindeer
Christmas
Games.
movie. There's a movie called The Shop Around the Corner. I would put that as a Christmas movie before I put Die Hard as
Never
a Christmas movie.
seen the Reindeer Games.
You've never seen Reindeer Games? Oh, Kenny. You know what? You got a lot of streaming to do. So let's end this stream because you got some homework to do. All right. We are here every Sunday night. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Kathy and Kenny, Pop Culture Kids, with you every Sunday night. And until next week, we wish you love, peace, and pop culture.
God bless your soul and keep living. Peace.
Peace.
Kathy and Kenny here to say, pop culture fun in every way. Music, TV, movies, so
Thank you for
so
geeking
bright.
out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and
Join
Kenny
us for a
Explain Pop
blast
Culture.
tonight. Sister and brother rocking the flow, sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture fun fix to fix. Pop culture kids podcast crew, tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone.